Patriots. It's Monday, December 1st. I'm Mr. P. Here's what's happening at ATown today. Today we have a special edition of the Lambs Lane Report, one we think is very important. In times of political and social uncertainty, it can be easy to avoid difficult conversations and to shut out ideas and values different from those we ourselves hold. Recently, the Lambs Lane crew invited members of Albemarle's new Turning Point USA Club and members of the school's Young Democrats Club to talk with us about each group's purpose in the school and how each of us can participate in the process of coming together in spite of our differing opinions. Take a look.
Good morning, ATown. My name is Andrew Schmidt from ATown today, and today we have a very special episode of the Lambs Lane Report for you guys. I interviewed two very different political groups here at Albemarle. You can pass, it's fine. Both the Young Democrats and Color America about their political views, but also why it is important to have these types of very difficult political conversations in schools. And again, we're going to have a disclaimer in a moment saying that we're independent, we're non-biased, and we went through a lot of work to make sure that is the case. So I hope you enjoy this segment, and let's get to it. Alright, thank you guys for doing this. This is not something easy you guys are doing, talking about politics. So good job by coming out here and speaking your political opinions. I have a lot of respect for that.
The purpose of our club is to provide a safe space for students to come and talk about any political issue and feel welcomed and not turned away. Only because our club is Young Democrats, that's what our name is, but it's a place for everyone to come, not just Young Democrats. Everyone can come, everyone can say what they want, and it's a safe space because teachers aren't allowed to talk about their political views. So I think it's a good space for everyone to be able to talk about anything.
Yeah, so the purpose of our club is kind of just to promote conservative values like free markets, small government, and just capitalism. And we're a 503 organization, so we don't promote a political figure or a certain campaign.
Okay, so you guys are nonpartisan.
Yeah, nonpartisan.
Yes. Okay.
I think that they're really important, especially because in our generation, a lot of times adults in our life will talk about these political issues like they are not relevant to us, and they absolutely are, and our generation is going to be the one that is taking over, and it's important that we are all able to be we're all able to respect each other and talk about these issues in a diplomatic way, and get a general understanding of what's going on from each other.
So the importance of these type of conversations is to give students a voice in both sides of things so they can educate themselves on different topics and kind of find a community that they can feel comfortable with.
I think that the issue of gender is something that a lot of people feel strongly about, but I think that everybody should feel included and safe and shouldn't feel threatened by anybody, especially in a school environment.
So our club, we believe in the belief that there are two genders, boy and a girl, and we think that in the classroom and during class time, educational time, adverse gender identity ideas should not be shared, should not be endorsed or talked about, as it's a political viewpoint. It's something that doesn't really match up with curriculum. But it should be talked about in schools during non-curricular times, so during Patriot period or during lunch or during after-school programs.
So the polarization of the nation is really bad, honestly, and I think the government is just trying to pull us apart even more. I myself am friends with the president of Turning Point. His name's Joey Coleman, and I think it's important that we are friends and we see ourselves as equal. And everyone is welcome in our club, Republicans, Democrats. It doesn't matter who you are or what you think. You are welcome to share your opinions, and I don't think it should be continuously getting further and further apart. I think we should be getting closer and closer together.
So it's deeply upsetting to see like some people turn against one another just because they have different political ideas. Obviously, different political ideas come from what you grow up around or like what you go through. We just want to bring everyone together to really be able to talk about those ideas, what our differences are when it comes to political beliefs, and then be able to really just talk about it and work it out, see where we disagree, see if we can agree on something. Because just because you disagree on one thing doesn't mean you have to disagree on everything.
We meet every Thursdays in Mr. Burns' room and during Patriot period, and everybody's welcome, and we'd love to see more people there.
Room 151.
Yes.
So we meet bi-weekly, and so we meet every other week. We try to have a speaker come in or talk about a topic and just discuss things. We're in Miss Branch's room 118, and we want everyone out there.
All right, awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with our regular program of announcements and upcoming sports news. Until then, here's Mr. Lechty's Latin word of the day, and we'll see you tomorrow on ATown Today.
Hi, this is Mr. Lechty. Welcome to Latin in 70 Seconds. Today's Latin word is equus. Equus is a Latin word for horse. Some words we get from equus include equine and equestrian. Did you know, in ancient Rome, there's a social class called the equites, which means they were wealthy enough to own a horse? If you want to stop horsing around and ride on into some fun, what should you do? Take Latin, come by room 213, or go to school counselor to learn more. And sign up on School Links.